welcome back to Catholic Mom and Daughter, the Puzzle Edition. I'm Jennifer with my daughter Kate, and in our last video we talked about Catholic history mysteries. So today we want to continue that mystery puzzling theme by showing you some of our favorite Catholic puzzles. Now, a lot of people don't realize that there are Catholic puzzles out there that you can actually buy, and we're huge puzzlers at our house.
We're always doing some sort of puzzle somewhere. We do lots of puzzles with my grandparents, and we have the trade route that goes back and forth. We're swapping puzzles all the time, and we've done this for years.
Yeah, we have siblings, neighbors, church friends. Puzzles just go round and round. So we have a lot of puzzles in our life. But before we start showing you some of our favorite Catholic puzzles, I do want to say that when the pandemic started, puzzles took a big hit. It became very hard to find puzzles. Amazon was out, Hobby Lobby, the shelves were bare, and if you could find a puzzle, it usually was really expensive. But the good news is puzzles are making a comeback, so now is a good time to buy. Now I want to say we're not affiliated with anybody at all. We just like puzzles. Some of the puzzles that we have found are in stock right now at Amazon and at different places online, so we will be mentioning company names just so you'll know where to go and look. Let's go ahead and get started.
Alright, so we're going to start off with some nativity puzzles. So the first one is this one, and this one we did for Christmas last year, and it is a very beautiful nativity, but it's hard.
Yes.
That's a lot of brown. It was challenging.
Yes, it was very hard. It did not get finished by Christmas. It was beautiful and fun, but it was a brown nightmare. Alright. So we've also, in years past, have done this puzzle. It is the Glorious Nativity. Now this one is in stock at a couple different places online. I think Rainbow Resources has it, and also Amazon has it, both for a pretty good price.
Then once you're done with Christmas, you can go on to Epiphany.
Epiphany puzzle.
And then, so for that we have this one. It is They Come Bearing Gifts. It's 550 pieces, and it is a gorgeous puzzle, especially once you put it together. And it'd also be make a fun challenge for like the 12 days of Christmas, see if you can get it done by Epiphany. So we've done this one at least twice.
We've done it at least twice, yeah. And I will say that this one I think is out of print or out of stock right now, but we did find a few other beautiful Epiphany puzzles that are available at different places for you to look. Amazon has some. I believe Rainbow Resources had one last time I looked, and they're every bit as pretty as this one. Alright, so maybe come Lent, you're in the mood for a Last Supper puzzle. Always a crowd pleaser. Definitely a prayerful, meditative activity during Lent to meditate on the Passion of Jesus and the Last Supper. And again, there are different places online where you can get Last Supper puzzles that are even way cooler than this one. Right now, the CatholicCompany.com, they have a really neat one, and so does Amazon. It has the Last Supper table and then pictures of Jesus' life above and below. So I kind of have my eye on that one because, you can't have too many Last Supper puzzles at home, right?
Alright, and also from the Catholic Company, they have made two really beautiful Madonna puzzles. We'll put those on the screen, and I think they're under $20 right now.
Yeah, they're under $20 right now, and the Catholic Company online always has like 15% off or free shipping over a certain amount. So they always have some type of good deal running. So maybe you're looking for a puzzle of your favorite saint. Amazon right now has this really beautiful puzzle featuring Saint Anne with the Blessed Mother, and I believe it's $24. And that includes shipping. And
there's also this really beautiful but really challenging puzzle of St. Francis. We did this one several years ago, and I don't think it's available anymore.
I don't think it's available.
Or not right now.
Not right now. You can buy it used, but my advice is wait till it's cheap because it is really, really hard. Probably one of the hardest puzzles we've ever done. Okay, so if you're an art lover, you can find beautiful Catholic puzzles featuring the Sistine Chapel. The Catholic Company again has this nice one that's available on their website for under $20. And then I like this puzzle. It's made by Sends Out. It's called Come Unto Me. It's a 100-piece puzzle, and I don't know, but I like to give this as a First Holy Communion gift because 100 pieces is, not terribly difficult for that age, and it's such a beautiful picture, and it's definitely an outside the box type of gift. Maybe you want to buy a puzzle for someone, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a Catholic puzzle. So we wanted to show you some of our favorite puzzles that are not, religious themed right now.
So the first one is this one. So this is called Story Time, and it is a puzzle of all the classic children's books. It is so adorable. You have all the amazing ones like Max and Ruby, Corduroy, Pat the Bunny.
Pat the Bunny, remember Pat the Bunny?
It's like all the stuff I grew up with. So I got this one for my birthday, so it might be next on our
Yeah, I think we might
list.
be doing this one next. This one came from Hobby Lobby, and so it's in stock there now. If not on the shelves of the store, you could probably find it online. If you have a murder mystery fan at home, this is a neat series of puzzles. It shows a crime scene. So you put together the puzzle, and then looking at the picture, you have to solve the murder mystery. It comes with a little book that tells you the details of, sets the scene for the crime, and then you have to be the detective and solve the mystery. But we are not going to tell you who did it in this puzzle. We did this one a couple of months ago.
And if you like the whole mystery theme, again, there is a puzzle out there of the book covers, some of the book covers of the Nancy Drew mysteries, which I think we did that a couple years ago, and it's one of my favorites. I just think it's so classic and it's so cool.
Yeah, that was one of the few that we glued.
Yeah.
We don't generally glue puzzles because they have to go on the trade route to the next person, but that was one that we kept and we glued.
Alright, so since we're going into fall now, we have this Halloween puzzle, Spooky Lane. It is a 500-piece puzzle, and it is just so cute. It is one of the non-gory Halloween puzzles
There
out
are a
there.
lot of really scary, evil Halloween puzzles out there.
So I've done this one several times, and it is also in a very long rectangular shape, which makes it just that little bit different, but it's also just so much of a fun puzzle.
I know, we do this puzzle every year. My sister has done it, my parents have done it, we've done it. We definitely have gotten our money out of Spooky Lane, for sure. Then if you have an animal lover at home, there's a whole world out there of these really cool animal-shaped puzzles. We did this one, I don't know, several months ago. It's the dolphin-shaped, but there are also horses, deer, what else?
Beagles.
Beagles, cats, all kinds of shapes. So whatever animal you are looking for, you can look for a shaped puzzle. Okay, so now you've seen some of our favorite Catholic puzzles, some of our favorite non-religious puzzles. Now we want to share with you a few of our favorite places to buy puzzles.
So obviously there are places like Amazon and the online stores of the puzzle makers.
Yeah, like Sends Out or
Yeah.
White Mountain.
So those are those obvious places. There's also Hobby Lobby. They usually have a decent selection of puzzles. It's been pretty hard, but they are coming back. And you can also occasionally find them on Walmart.com.
Yeah,
as well.
I've gotten a lot. Patriotic puzzles seem to be big on Walmart.com, so that's a good place. We talked about another place, the CatholicCompany.com online is a good place to look. One of my favorite secret places to buy puzzles is RainbowResources.com. Rainbow Resources is a homeschool curricula provider, but they also have games, toys, puzzles, books, all crafts, just anything, and always at a discounted price, and they have free shipping over $50. But maybe the best thing about Rainbow Resources is that they generally have a clearance section and there are generally puzzles in it. Another place that you might not have thought of is if you have a local consignment store. Consignment stores generally only take puzzles that are new in the box, so you don't have to worry about buying a puzzle, bringing it home, putting it together, and finding out that you're missing 3 pieces. That's always a little disappointing. Zulily is the last place that I wanted to talk about. Maybe you haven't thought of Zulily and Puzzles, but they actually have puzzle events that you can sign up for, and then they let you know when they're having one of their puzzle parties. And they usually have a good selection at a good price. The one thing I will say about Zulily though is the shipping takes a long time. If you're a Zulily shopper, you know what I'm talking about. That's why if you're looking to buy puzzles for the holidays or birthdays coming up, now is a great time to shop. Alright, to wrap things up, we wanted to share with you some of our tips and tricks that we've learned about puzzles down the years.
So the first one is one that my grandmother uses all the time, and that is putting a tablecloth over a puzzle that is being put together on maybe the dining room table. This just covers it up, it keeps it safe if you having company over and you want to use that table.
What? Use your table to eat? Why would you do that?
And it can also be really nice if you have little ones. It just keeps the puzzle out of sight and out of mind so they're not messing with the pieces or getting in trouble with the puzzle.
Right, we do our puzzles on our dining room table where we eat every day, so everybody has to squish down at the other end of the table. But then when we have company, we do have to use the tablecloth trick. Or sometimes we have been known to make our guests just put their plates right on top of the puzzle, which is probably not winning us any hostess awards, but there you go.
It's fine.
It's fine, that's right. Okay, another neat trick is when you are breaking your puzzle down to store all the pieces in a Ziploc bag. Yeah, just like that. 1,000-piece puzzle will easily fit into a gallon Ziploc bag, and it will store flat inside the puzzle box. And then you don't have to worry about the puzzle pieces jumping out and getting lost.
And if you don't want to put them in a bag, or you're having trouble keeping the lid on, you can also just use painter's tape to seal the edges of the box, and it keeps them nice and secure, but it also comes off really easily and it doesn't tear the box.
Another good puzzle tip is maybe you see a puzzle of the Sistine Chapel and it's 1,000 pieces and you just don't feel up to 1,000 pieces. Well, do a search for Sistine Chapel puzzle and put in 500 pieces. A lot of times you can find the exact same puzzle picture made as 1,000 piece or 500 piece or even 300 piece.
Alright, so our last tip and trick is for if you don't necessarily have a lot of space to spread the pieces out for your puzzle, and that is to invest in some trays. So we got these cardboard trays at Hobby Lobby, and they're 4 different stackable ones. They all fit inside a larger box, which can also be used to sort pieces. And it just helps everything spread out. You don't have a whole big box full of pieces. It really saves space, and you can also trade trays with people so you can see all the different pieces, and in my opinion that helps the puzzle go faster.
Okay, so there you have it. That's our puzzling roundup from Catholic Mom and Daughter. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, just hit like for us, and if you want to subscribe, feel free to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And now we're off to start our latest puzzle, so we'll see you next time. Bye.